if I can just leave my game automatically and just join yours. Answer, yes. A mad caterpillar? I guess that'll work. I guess I could see that.
Energy low.
So, Big Bro, do you want to just delete the station here? So it stops using up resources.
Which one is that?
Well, you could probably delete both the inactive ones. So the old resource station, then this small one over here. Near the observation post. Oh dear.
F10.
Oh wait, that's the alien planet. Oopsie.
See, biggest grids. I don't like large.
No, I tried Archduke converting it to a large ship. It won't let me. 'Cause I don't control it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll show them what's control. 'Cause I'll be back in control. By the way, how are you, Lord K? He's dead. Maybe Archduke. Uh-oh. Emergency! Game lagging like a bitch. Emergency ascent. It seems like this game's lagging a lot more.
Well, I'm also cycling.
Well, I mean tonight in general.
Well, I mean, if there's you.
Are you
Your
blaming
mama's
me?
so grindy, really.
What?
Is that what you've seriously named your ship?
Yes. How are you only now noticing this? You were around when I named it.
I wasn't paying attention to when you named it.
That is probably your first mistake, is not paying attention to things I am doing.
Favor.
So I guess for Land Collector we'll do a base tour. So these are eventually going to be new extensions out for new defensive towers. I guess this will be the blue tower. That's so cool. So this is the first hangar room.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Lifty McGrindy, I might rename it that, yeah. These are all of our H2O2 generators with windows. More windows for aesthetic effects. The ever-present conveyor system. The original control station for the entire base is right there. It's still fucking there. for whatever reason.
Doing a
Yes, I'm doing a tour.
blast from the past.
Yeah, because I was recently clipping the streams and all from when we were starting this,
Okay.
which is like 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Before and after comparison.
Yeah, the H2O or the O2 H2O2 generator, the hydrogen tank, and then the hydrogen engine are like part of the original core of the entire base.
Mm.
And it's also that and like the cargo container next to them are like the only parts of the original base basically that is still around, aside from like steel blocks, light armor blocks.
Mm.
So I find that very funny.
Oh, this thing got a paint job.
Yes, it did.
I was like looking at it and thinking, I don't remember there being a big ass red ship. I guess they built that. No, it's the old one.
Yes. So this is up to the shield projector. It's big. Also, an affront to all of the senses. But hey, that's life. So this is my
Good
brother.
news is our base is now one of the larger bases in the game right now,
Sweet.
but we can do bigger.
Of course we can.
I'm already building a dock.
So this is gonna be the next gun tower, correct, bro? Or the first of the new towers?
The big tower thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't. That's not necessarily going to be its final height. It should probably be
Its
taller.
final form.
It should
Um,
definitely be taller.
Yes.
Forgive me for building this really fucking weird janky thing at the top of the base. It's all in the name of getting this lifter built.
You'll need to be more specific as to which janky thing.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. I can just knock it down and grind it back when I'm done.
Wait, What the fuck?
The hell? Oh, jeez.
That was a rubber band
Should be
with
gone
rubber
now.
bands. If the base starts screaming for an extended time period, there may be cause for concern.
No, it's just me depositing material.
Oh, this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh boy. I can probably take that up a little, actually.
You know what, Lord K? You know what would be the best way of dealing with this?
What?
Is if you just put a piston pointing down, so then you could extend it as needed.
No, I'm needing it fairly long to get into all the nooks and crannies.
So a
thing.
piston would be even better.
Won't a piston shake apart and possibly break?
Not one piston.
I'm not good with pistons.
Well, I have good news for you. Tanaris is not here either. So we should be fine.
I'll just get the crabs and weld this up.
Why do you not believe? Whee!
It's
God.
it's not so much as the fact that I believe as much as the fact that I fear.
That sounds too reasonable. Stop that.
Here's your Wrath of Clang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you say it like that, it actually has meaning. Stupid Edberg. Okay, those are all on. So, this is Tanaris's welder pit. It's, extendable. This is Lord K's ship. That is meant to be the lifter. It's currently tilted. And tilting.
What's tilted?
your ship.
Oh. Well, as long as it's not at risk of falling over or anything.
I'm also gonna bring it back inside the shield. Also, why did you not build any kind of landing gear for this thing?
There was landing gear originally, but then we sawed it off to move it around, remember?
Oh, right. Because you couldn't
And then
disconnect.
we jumped off really quickly because we were all just really fed up with it at the end, so we all left.
That's right, I forgot
And I
about
did dock it before we left, but we never put
It
landing
got
gear back
it
on.
got it got disconnected by Drake, but yeah.
Yeah.
that. Okay. Grinders are now off. So this is the good old Tower 2. And has been branded as a traitor because it keeps shooting friendlies. Is my stream lagging again? It's lagging again.
I'm gonna have to build more tower around this thing at some point.
No. No, you won't. I think your core tower is plenty tall as is.
Okay. Because we're eventually gonna need more landing pads.
Why not build out?
Well, I mean the dock area can actually fit a substantial number of landing pads. I just haven't built any of the support for that yet.
Yeah. And for clarification, when he talks about dock, he means the big red area. Because he's my brother. Red is what he does.
Well, I also color coordinated to make sure it's evident. Hey, by the way, this is heavy armor.
I did that for my platforms. You know what you should have done is color-coded your landing pad to be garnet.
Well, I went with the what is it?
Default red.
No, it's a nano weave texture.
You still should have gone with the garnet color.
Meh. God, how do I want to do this? I think I want to give it a little more length.
Also, by the way, I got recertified today for CPR and AED.
Grats.
So you can now have someone's life in your hands. That's terrifying.
No, I can crush them underneath my hands. And do it and save them.
What is it? Rocket? There it is. Rocket launcher.
Alright, I actually think I will be hopping off soon.
Okay.
But first, let's go downstairs.
Oh shit. Now a word from these sponsors.
This is Torque here! Explosions! Whee! So if people remember where all the nickel is, it's still here.
Some of it, anyways.
I think there's a fair amount of iron still there down bottom
Yeah.
as well.
Cobalt, not so much. My brother did finally remove the drilly. The drill
okay,
of
so that's
doom.
finally gone.
Which really gives you... Well, also he drilled out this area, but this pit here still is kind of like where it was. Which really gives you a perspective on like how fuck huge it was. Answer, very fuck huge.
Well, that, and I wasn't sure if I had to close this entire underground area in order to get the area
Pressurized?
sealed in and airtight. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, as a mental reminder to myself, I need to read Archduke's Gup story. Quest, whatever.
What story?
He has a Gup story. Girls
Oh,
and
GP.
Panzers. Yeah.
I'm trying to think for rocket launchers.
That's a fandom that could use more fix.
Yes. Did you ever read Blackjack Quest?
Yeah, I did.
God.
I read it in bouts because I liked it, but at the same time, it kind of that
Yeah.
it was a TG quest.
Yeah.
So yeah. You get what you get.
Dark Hound's not yours. I don't know why I get you guys confused, Archduke. I don't know. I'm sorry. I do miss the fact that like Blackjack apparently has gone like completely AWOL. So I'll probably never ever see him again.
Well, a lot of the old quest runners on TG are like that.
Yeah. Although not the person who ran XCOM Trooper Quest.
Yeah.
Because now
I think
he runs.
Planefag is still around.
He doesn't run
uh,
anything, and I don't know if you can call like his politics exactly being quite there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that Reaver frigate. Wow.
Yeah. that thing just is like whee.
Angry boy.
Yes, very angry.
So I think the best thing to do is put the rocket pods on the front, so that way, if something does go horrifically wrong, I'm at least not blowing
Point
up my
front
own ship.
towards enemy.
Explode.
Point your front towards the enemy.
Fire and forget.
Something like that. By the way, big bro, I
'Cause
do like the
intent of
hangar
this
doors.
ship is just to absolutely fuck over anything that it faces. I gotta decide on what sort of profile I want to go with, though. I do like this.
So now, for a final shot of the whole base.
Okay, are we lacking for something? Why is this not welding?
I would be amazed if we were lacking for
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think we're
raw
lacking
materials.
anything.
What is going on here? Why do you not want... Oh, is something damaged?
Did you bump it?
I mean, knowing the revenge, it may have bumped into something.
No,
or
your
shot something
thruster
off.
probably knocked out a section of your conveyors. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. There's a section of conveyor. No, it's not me. It's something way down the bottom, which tells me it's probably Tower 2 shooting at this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a section that must have... Because there's no way it's from me bumping something, so it's obviously Tower 2 shooting at the very
But
base
it hasn't
of the...
shot in a while, and I used
Yeah,
it
this
earlier.
is
to
like
repair-
pre-built stuff. It's older material.
No, but I was able to use the side welders earlier.
Yeah, no, this isn't the main welder arm. I'll show you what's been
No, no,
blown
no.
out.
At the base down here.
Yeah.
You're missing 2 motors.
Yeah, that's that one.
There are no bullet
So it
holes
can't
on
be
it.
this thing.
This. There you
Okay.
go.
Going to run now? Yeah, it's welding now.
Alright, now I'm
There we
actually
go.
going to bed.
Okay. See you, Drake.
Whee! Oh hey, there's still some of the welder lines. And when you say it like welder lines, it sounds like, you know, drugs. And I guess welders are kind of my drugs. Weird. Hey! Speak of my cousin and he appears.
Who's your cousin?
Mr. K-Boom, who just said, holy shit, face cam. Hi, cousin. And even more importantly, I'm not playing World of Warships for once. I don't even think my cousin's actually seen the inside of my apartment ever. So, for my cousin's posterity, in all of its currently messy glory that needs to be picked up and cleaned up some more, here's my apartment. It's kind of big in terms of,
Volume.
you know, volume. Yeah, not
We're
the
gonna go with
biggest
volume.
square footage, but in terms of like my common area, it's 15 feet tall.
Just in terms of raw size and girth.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
one way of putting it. That is
That is
actually
exactly
a good
what
way
it
of
is.
putting it.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, now you get to see a bit of
trying
the.
to think how many. Got 6 rocket launchers on the front.
It looks much nicer than you described it as. I try.
6
I'm
rocket
also not very good at
launchers.
describing things,
We need.
unless it's like imminent violence upon myself, in which case I'm all right at describing it, like snakes.
We need.
Anyways, I wish I could chat with you guys more. No, I never said it was with asbestos. The piping and such even is described as being, as having the asbestos removed.
Given the age of the building, that's impressive.
Yes, there are still some parts of the building that have not had asbestos removed and have been like fucking sealed down.
Abatement.
Yep. I will say my biggest gripe about my apartment is the fact there's not a vent or a fan for my bathroom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did you
no.
get that sorted out?
Yes, my bathtub
Okay.
has been fixed. It was actually fixed yesterday morning, so I was
Okay.
no longer leaking like a faucet. Because
Oh, I was doing
it was
this
apparently the
testing the other day,
cartridge
remember?
that had broken because it was emerged water streams.
Fun.
Okay.
It's one handle for both hot and cold water. And when that was replaced, not only was it suddenly much easier to actually operate the whole thing, but also I got hot water almost immediately, whereas in the past I had to wait several minutes for the hot water to cut in. And then I had it maybe for a while. And yes,
Huh.
that is Big Boss Self also talking, along with Lord K, the resident Kiwi New Zealander from Fiji.
It's complicated.
It's okay so long as you don't make them hungry.
I'm just gonna keep rolling with that. Honestly, at this point, the reactions are worth the memes.
As long as we all agree that you would never eat your brother because he's too much of a dumb shit.
Oh yeah. That would be like some food
Big
poisoning.
bro, Kyle says hi.
Hi. Currently building my next.
Brain isn't working. What am I looking
Alright.
for? Doors.
I'm killing the stream. Thank everybody for watching. Thanks for chatting as ships explode. And I will probably actually stream this tomorrow. And also, yes, you should totally follow my cousin's stream because he's related. Shenanigans follows our family wherever we go. Just ask my father with a knife in the kitchen.
We're not gonna go there.
I've never seen a man drop a knife so many times and have it land between his toes.
Pay him $1 billion, he would never be able to do it intentionally.
But he does it all the time, accidentally. Alright, see y'all later.